Good night, dear classmates and Miss Gracia. Today we will post and share with you our third video journal, which is the instructions where that we have to pick and choose a new from a specific link, and then we will share our opinion if that is a problem in our country and if that new has been addressed. And so here we have Wilmer Reyes and Juan Pablo. And so Wilmer will start by giving you a brief explanation of what the new was about, and the topic of the new we choose was a volunteer interprets for Orlando victims' family.
So in first there was this man called Matt, and that he was in that bar. So he left the bar 5 minutes before the shooting, and just for that act in his life, he saved his life, right? So the next year when he wake up, he knew that about the shooting, and the first thought that it comes to his mind was what happened to his friends. So then he went to that place, and he found that there was a lot of people dead, and many of those people was from Latin roots. So he knew that the families of that people did not speak like English, right? So he was like a translator. He started helping them, and they also he started like explaining to the family what happened in the bar, and many of that family just start crying and start yelling at him, even if he does not have any fault because of that. So that's basically what the new is. And now my friend Juan Pablo, which is on my right hand, will start talking about how he feel about that new, and how that affect his life or his country.
What happened in Orlando a few days ago was horrific. What happened in this tragic incident is that a man named Omar Matin came into a gay nightclub and started shooting whatever he could reach. The media says he did this because he saw gay men kissing and he got angry due to what he had seen. And also he entered Plus nightclub at approximately 3 a.m. and caused what had been 2 hours of terror until he was shot down by the police. Many conflict has risen due to this about if is this correct or not to be gay. The gay community, I think, that around the world has started protesting again that they hate all these, and they hate all the crimes. Also, they ask the world to accept them as like they are. In my country, some years ago, the gay people used to be a problem or looked down on if you were gay. But as more and more people are becoming gay and are getting out of the closet, it is becoming more and more accepted. Colombia has still a long way to respecting this,
Uh,
but since many people still do to not accept the people gay as normal people, in my opinion, I do not have any problem with the gay people, but they should keep themselves and also not display this in public. But I'm not okay with the hate crimes and the accusation of, I don't know, an entire religion due to the actions of one man.
So what you are basically telling us, Juan Pablo, is that you accept gays, but you don't accept the acts in public, right?
Yes, and I also think that the people may not judge the Muslim religion because of this.
But if you are telling me that you don't accept their acts, you are like telling me that you don't accept like homosexuality. So you are like contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting myself because I don't hate gay people. I don't care a lot about this. They may do their life also, but I don't think that this is correct to do in public. Do you think that for a kid it's normal to see two men or two girls kissing? That is not normal, you know.
Okay. So I will give you the example in my country. For example, here in Honduras, like 1.5 years ago, there was this policeman and there was this man that was on the streets. And just because the gay passes in front of the car of the policeman start yelling at him and start telling him like bad things, and the gay the gay man just start like acting just like defending his human rights. And this policeman, the first thing that he do is not to apologize. What he did is he just start hitting him and treating him bad. And uh, and if you and if and you have seen the news, that policeman is still working, and for me that is not fair. That types of things happen in Honduras, and there is no human rights for this type of people. I also think what Juan Pablo says, that maybe this is not okay, that kids can see that, but they are also humans and they have rights.
Yes,
So,
Alexandra, why you don't tell us about the story of your cousin that is gay?
Yes.
okay, so first of all, I just want to uh, just keep in mind why we choose this new, which the cause was because we think that human rights is just an important thing to make a place healthy as an. And so we choose this topic because also it was a relevant uh, topic in all the news, which Orlando has been involving tragedies, and this wasn't the exception. And we also choose this new because it gave a sense of hope in the middle of a tragedy, which was a man who was helping translating to the relatives of the people who lost their family or a member of their family in this shooting. And with the question you asked us to answer, which was it is a problem in our country. Well, it's, in Honduras we haven't faced a problem like this, like a massacre or a shooting specifically for lesbian or gay people. But we, as my cousin said, we we had a problem where people discriminate the people with different sexual preferences, and which I think it should be punished by the law, and also teach in the schools or in the homes that we have to respect each other and don't judge.
Okay, so what Alexandra said, I think that is correct, because those people can also be our sisters, our brothers, our cousins, and we also have to respect them. Their sexual preference does not have to affect us, and they are also humans. They have rights, and we can also fight for those people so that their rights can be applied for them. And thanks for your time, Miss Gracia, and that's all. Good night.
Osama love gays.